the one piece of DLC that I think is going to bring the most replayability to Breath of the Wild is going to be the hard mode, and Nintendo describes it as, in hard mode, enemies gradually regain health, so take them out as quickly as possible. All enemies are also powered by one, I was going to say overpowered, by one level. For example, red bokoblins in normal mode are now blue bokoblins. And real quick, do you guys pronounce it bokoblins? Bokoblins?
Bokoblin.
Whatever I feel like at the time.
I called like
Alright.
the Great Deku Tree, the Great Dooku Tree for the longest time. And
Yeah, I used to call it the Dooku Tree too, and then I seen Star Wars, and I was like, oh,
The Great
Dooku's
Dookie Tree.
So I think that's funny, because it's just the word bokoblins or bokoblins.
Bokoblins.
Like, it's just a funny word. Anyways,
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
enemies can also have higher maximum levels than they would in normal mode. Look up, and you may also find enemies and treasure chests in the sky.
Oh god.
What?
Alright, so
Most feature.
yeah, and that's where the picture comes in, where you can see the enemy flying in the sky on the little pallet thing. I don't really know what he's flying on, but that's just interesting to think that you could just be in the middle of Hyrule Field, and all of a sudden there's just a Lionel coming down on top of you or something. Like maybe you're in a battle with a Lionel already, and then a second one just drops down.
I gotta say, please don't
Lionel
put the Octos in the
crazy.
sky, okay? Like they're already annoying in the water. Don't put them in the sky.
I know.
The Octos are the ones carrying them. The photo, they're the balloons carrying the rafts.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
So shoot them down
So-
as fast as you can.
Those aren't just the guts; those are the actual.
Oh wait,
enemies.
oh no, you're not joking. Oh,
Yeah.
he's actually right.
Yeah.
Oh no, I thought you were joking. Oh god.
But on
Ultimate.
the good side of this, apparently treasure chests will be falling from
Yeah.
the sky too. Like it would be funnier if instead
Not
of coming
falling
down.
from the sky. Come on.
I know,
not
but
falling. They just
it-
might be like on a cloud, and you gotta get to it somehow.
Yeah, but it would be funny just for like a treasure chest to fall out of the sky and kill Link.
Oh my god.
Adding
But
to
yeah.
the ways to die in Zelda.
So
really.
starting with you this time, Andy, what are your overall thoughts on this? It seems like they put more of an effort in this hard mode than they have in the hero mode in the past, where they just double the damage enemies have. They each go up by one level, and then the strongest, I guess, goes up another level, and then you have the random enemies that can just fall from the sky. So
And don't
it's-
forget, the enemies can heal, self-heal now.
Yeah, regain
exactly. They have those Master Chief suits.
Yeah.
So
Masters.
yeah.
Call of Duty
Wh-
mode.
What are your thoughts on this, Andy? Is this something that's a step up from hero modes from the past, or do you think they could have gone a different route with the hard mode?
Yeah, like one big question I have, like at first off, I really enjoy. Obviously, they're putting much more effort into higher difficulty than past other Zelda titles. But does this only really apply to like just normal creatures, or what about bosses? Like, I'm not sure about you guys, but like the final Ganon fight, I was kind of underwhelmed, especially at the second iteration. So if this kind of affects
So
that, then
bad.
I'll be all for it. Other than that, like if they're gonna do that, I really hope it transitions well to like other portions of gameplay. Of course, bosses is one, but let's say maybe food doesn't heal you as much, or something along those lines. But yeah.
Alright, that would be interesting. They didn't say whether it affects like potions and food, so it would be interesting if it limits those as well.
Yeah.
But moving on to you, Qbert.
Yes, I don't think
Mr. Gehab.
Mr. Gehab.
Oh, Gehab.
Yeah, oh, it's Gehab. Yeah. No, I definitely hope that there's stuff with the food as well. I hope that there's more a little bit like tidbits of changes in it as well that we don't get to see here. But I really like that they put stuff in the sky, because it's sort of the one place you don't really look. I mean, you look up at mountains and stuff. Yeah, exactly. Look up. Now there's actual things in the sky, which is going to definitely be interesting. I like that they regain health as well. It's going to make it a lot more intense. Just please, I hope they make it so that you can have another save slot for this. Because right now you can only have like one save file unless you make a new profile for Breath of the Wild. So I hope you'll be able to, on your main profile, actually make a new save slot just for this. hopefully that's going to happen. But I definitely want them to do that. Otherwise, I'm not going to want to overwrite my previous one. So,
do you think it's going to be something you can turn on and off? Like if you want to play with hard mode, you can. If it gets too difficult, you can just turn it down. I don't know, because I mean the game would have to reload for the new enemies to spawn, but that could be the case as well. Also, I'm curious because right now the highest tier of enemies are the silver bokoblins, right? So I'm wondering if they're going to add another one on top of that. Are they?
Yeah, I think that's what they said. Yeah.
Are you meaning like they just get more powerful, or they actually go to a different
tier.
Color?
Yeah, a different color. I'm hoping that.
Gold. I don't know.
Platinum,
maybe.
Diamond.
Invisible.
No.
Invisible bokoblins.
Invisible Lionels.
They just walk around with a giant green screen.
I definitely hope that. Yeah, that'd be really cool if they add another level of enemies.
All right, definitely. And moving on to you, Joey. What are your overall thoughts on this?
That's my thought. No, I'm just kidding.
Sucks.
I like this. I like it too. That's gonna be something I see myself trying for like a bit, but then going back to doing whatever. But I want to know if hard mode's gonna apply to the Trial of the Sword. Like, will that make the enemies harder in Trial of the Sword? And do we get a better reward for the Master's Sword for that? That would be cool. That would be awesome, Nintendo. You can have that one for free. But, man, when you were talking about how you were fighting the Lionels, and then another Lionel comes in to the sky, and then I just remembered, oh, crap. Lionels have regenerating health now.
Oh, yeah.
This is gonna suck.
That's terrifying,
yeah, it's going to be great. And it would be interesting to replay that final boss with that difficulty in mind. But either way,
I would like it if they added not just a higher difficulty to where they do more damage, but if they had new attacks as well.
Yeah.
Well, that would be cool. I don't think they're going to.
I would like it if they just rewrote that entire ending boss from scratch, please. But yeah. That's my thoughts on it. I'll definitely try out hard mode when the DLC comes out.
Yeah, it's. I know a lot of people. Wait, what were you saying, Joseph?
I think to answer Mr. Gehab's question.
Gehab.
Gehab.
Gee Willikers, Batman. And I think the way that's going to happen is the same way with the new feature for changing the language is going to happen. You're going to have to go into the menu. You're going to have to go quit the game, go back to the menu, change the difficulty there, and then go back into the game. I think that's how it's going to change. But I'd like to be wrong, and you'd be able to change it on the spot, but that means you're going to have to reload the game, so yeah.
Alright, and finally, you, Holly.
Yeah, I think it would be pretty cool. I feel like, some people might try it for a bit and then just be like, okay, that was fun, but I'm just going to go back to regular now. It does say, it even says in the little blurb that all enemies are also powered up by one level. So I would assume that means everyone bosses
Octoroks.
Everyone.
Lasers. They shoot lasers now.
They shoot lasers from the sky. But yeah, I think all enemies will be, because I mean most of the the defined beasts, all those enemies, the Ganons in there and stuff, and they're not that hard. So I feel like they all need to be powered up if it is going to be a true hard mode.
It makes me... sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
That's cool.
All right, I was going to say it makes me most curious about Guardians. Whenever they level up, are they just going to shoot more frequently, or are they going to do twice as much damage?
Right, yeah.
Because
I hope
the way it is...
the parry thing.
Yeah, a lot of the enemies, unless you have on good armor and a lot of hearts, a lot of enemies can just one-hit kill you.
Yeah.
So with hard mode, even if you have armor and are powered up, a shot from a Guardian is going to take out 12, 15 hearts.
Or 20.
Yeah?
Yeah, and if you
50.
don't kill a Guardian in decent time, if it regains health, that's pretty intense. So...
But does that mean the ancient arrows will one-hit kill them anymore? Who knows?
Yeah.
I hope that they actually fix the parrying thing for the Guardians, because I've never actually taken on a Guardian, normally, just trying to attack it and stuff, because the parry thing right now, I feel like it is cool and it is nice, but I hope that for hard mode, they make it so you can't do that, because then you actually have to take them on. They're scary again,
What's parry mode? Was
No,
that
not parry
mode?
mode. You know, you can parry
parry
the
mode,
Guardian
but-
laser.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I never thought of it as parry. I like to chop off their legs. And then,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I haven't done that.
flip them upside down, make them useless.
yeah.
Yeah. All right, and moving on to the two final pieces of DLC. It's what Nintendo's calling the Travel Medallion, and it says, somewhere in the world there is a chest with a travel medallion inside, which is similar to what they did with the bonus DLC that you get when you first pre-order, where they just drop the random chests throughout. If you're a fan of this review, please subscribe and comment below to let me know your thoughts. If you would like to support this channel, please consider supporting on Patreon, where you can watch videos like this early and help me create longer videos like the top 10 best and worst of Ocarina of Time, Breath of the Wild, and the top 5 official Zelda games that have either been cancelled or just went unreleased. Finally, a huge thank you to this month's supporters: George Says Hi, Link Uses the Triforce, Transcendent Sacred Courage, Glenn Cassio, Prey Warrior, Victopedia, Rusty Caulfield, Robert W., Amanda Pina, Lunarium, Chris Gasparin, Harris Priest, Lovable Christie, Key of Time 15, Jerome Measure, Daryl Quinnen, Furzin 16, Kadron, Magic Tech Review, and The Itch Network.